Artificial intelligence has been in development for about 70 years and has made remarkable progress. OpenAI is currently a leading force in this technology. If you're not familiar with its capabilities, you may want to pay attention. Consider this. How do you know that a software program controlled by AI won't outperform you, leading to a job loss? It could happen soon, and given the pace at which this technology is advancing, it might happen sooner than you expect. In this video, I will discuss some of the professions that are most likely to be replaced by AI and what you can do to not only avoid this, but also take advantage of this technology. We are facing an important technological revolution that has the potential to change the course of human history. With hope, it will be for the better. Artificial intelligence is a rapidly evolving technology that is increasingly being integrated into various industries and sectors. It has the potential to automate routine and repetitive tasks, improve efficiency and accuracy, and also reduce costs. As a result, some jobs may be replaced or transformed by AI, while others may be created. Some of the jobs that are likely to be impacted by AI include financial analysts. Why? Because AI algorithms can analyze large amounts of financial data and provide insights and recommendations. Lawyers and paralegals. AI-powered software can review legal documents, conduct legal research, and even predict the outcomes of legal cases. Administratives and executive assistants. AI-powered virtual assistants and chatbots can perform tasks such as scheduling, email management, and data entry. Accountants and auditors. AI-powered software can easily automate accounting and auditing. Human resources personnel. AI-powered tools can help automate the recruiting and hiring processes. Customer service representatives. AI-powered chatbots and virtual assistants can handle basic customer inquiries and support, reducing the need of human customer service representatives in some contexts. However, human representatives are still needed for more complex and emotional situations. Security personnel. AI-powered surveillance, cameras and drones can monitor and detect threats. Stock traders. AI algorithms can analyze stock market data and make better investment decisions. Journalists and content creators. AI-powered tools can generate news articles, social media posts, and even videos. However, these tools are not yet capable of replacing the creativity, nuance, and empathy of human writers, and they are more likely to be used to supplement human-generated content rather than replace it entirely. And of course, teachers. AI-powered tools can assist in delivering personalized education and assessments, reducing the need for human teachers inside the classrooms. In this case, our societies might benefit from the replacement of certain teachers by AI. What is essential is to allocate people who can provide mentorship, guidance, and emotional support to students. These people are called educators. These are just some examples. The list of professions can go on and on. Everything is now back to one simple question. Should you be worried about losing your job? Well, it depends. If you're not willing to learn new skills, yeah, you should be worried. If you continue to ignore what is happening in the world because of this technology, yeah, you should be worried. If you're blinded by your ego, not believing that a piece of software will make your job better and faster, you definitely should be worried. I mentioned before some of the professions that might be replaced by AI. When is the swap going to happen? It's hard to say. It could be years from now. But this technology is improving so damn fast that your job might be in danger in a matter of months. At this moment, this technology is in its infancy. The training of these language models has shown enormous benefits in terms of efficiency and precision. As an entrepreneur, this is a dream come true. People are making good money right now with these language models. By now, you've probably heard about ChatGPT. It was available for the first time. Caraja puta madre. By now, you've probably heard about ChatGPT. It was available to the public for the first time in November of 2022. By January of 2022, it had over 100 million users. The growth in popularity of this app is the fastest the human history has seen. But why? How does it work? It's quite simple. You enter a prompt or a set of instructions, and ChatGPT will do it for you. You can request to write jokes for you, to write emails, to define a list of healthy food, to make a diet plan using that list of healthy food. You can ask to write poems about Parmesan cheese. You can ask to write blog articles. And also, you can ask to write some coding. I think you get the idea. And these are examples of just text inputs and outputs. There are apps such as Midjourney that take text inputs and produce images as output, like the thumbnail of this video. All the hype created by ChatGPT was generated by using GPT version 3.5. It was clear since the beginning that this app wasn't perfect. It showed many flaws in certain tasks, giving inaccurate or even false information. This, of course, raised criticism and concerns. On March 13, 2023, OpenAI released GPT-4. People claim to see glimpses of AGI with GPT-4. This is when people got scared. The artificial intelligence community was expecting AGI in the next decade or so. And you might be wondering, what the heck is AGI? An artificial general intelligence refers to a hypothetical intelligent agent that is capable of understanding or mastering any intellectual task that humans are capable of. Around 2015, the artificial intelligence community began discussing safe practices for developing language models. The most common ideas included: we should not teach the language model how to code, we should not connect it to the internet, and we should not make it interact with people. If you paid attention to what I've said in this video, in the last couple of months, this has happened on a massive scale. Should you be concerned? Yes, you should. People like Elon Musk, Max Tegmark, Elias Arjutkowski, and even Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, are showing serious concerns regarding the risks of using such powerful tools as GPT-4. There are several reasons why you should consider this topic. We already discussed one of them in the first part of the video, your professional future. Another significant concern is the accuracy of the information that you encounter on the internet. How would you know that what you're reading was created by a human and not by a software controlled by AI? How could you tell if the pictures you see on Instagram are real and not created by artificial intelligence applications like Midjourney or DALL-E? How could you tell if the videos you see on TikTok are actually real and not made by artificial intelligence? The level of concern will depend on the type of content you're interested in. For instance, if one afternoon I'm in the mood of, watching clips from stand-up comedians, and I'm laughing and I'm having a good time, I wouldn't mind if the jokes and videos were made by artificial intelligence. However, if I'm doing in-depth research for one of my lessons or looking for the most recent information on global events, I want to be sure the data I'm reading is accurate. This is the handicap that we should take advantage of right now. AI systems are not yet completely accurate and still make some mistakes. However, as they become more accurate and economically accessible, millions of professionals around the world will be in panic mode. Please don't wait for your government to regulate this technology. Many of them are still trying to understand how the internet and the Wi-Fi connections work. By the time they regulate artificial intelligence, it might be too late for you. In some of my latest videos, I've mentioned my concern about the lack of critical thinking among people. Now, more than ever, it's important to make an extra effort to learn more about this. Your priority. Wait, no puedo. Your priority. Carajo. Your priority. Your priority should be to develop the attitudes, skills, and knowledge necessary not just to survive, but to thrive in a world where technology is ahead of wisdom. While AI will certainly replace some jobs in the upcoming years, it is important to note that the extent into which these jobs will be replaced will vary by industry, by region, and level of task automation. And rather than focusing on the jobs that may be at risk, it is important for individuals like you to focus on developing skills that complement AI, such as critical thinking, creativity, emotional intelligence. By doing so, people can position themselves to take advantage of the new job opportunities and stay competitive in the job market. The companies that are developing these technologies have a huge responsibility regarding the safety of our species. I really hope that they are not undervaluing the potential risks of not being 100% in control of such powerful tools. As always, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.